All right. What is going on, everybody? It's Glenn coming back at you with another video, and today I have got a Microsoft Flight Simulator video, and I'm going to do a first impression on the all-new CRJ700 that is available in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I have only flown this a couple of times just to kind of see what I can do with it, and I'm going to give you guys a first impression flying this airplane right here. As you can see, it's an American Eagle CRJ700 with the American red, white, and blue livery on there. We are going to fly from Charlotte to Greensboro, South Carolina. Just a quick flight so I can take you through the takeoff, the portion of the cruise, and we're going to set up for an ILS visual into Greensboro. The airplane is fantastic. It looks just like the real thing. So let's jump right into the cockpit and check it out. It looks as well just like the real thing. I've got all my lights on. I've been cleared for takeoff. But before that, let's go ahead and load in our flight plan. So we're going to go to flight plan, KCLT, drop it in our origin, KGSP. There we go. Departure. We're taking off of 18 Center, Charlotte 2. And I've got a flight plan, an actual flight plan. So the flight plan here is going to be Charlotte 2, hooray, transition. So there's Charlotte 2, hooray. And then we've got SPA, and then direct to the field. So there we go. Mileage is only 65 miles. We're going to be 5250 today. All right, let's make sure everything else is set up properly. So radio, auto. Let's see, I want high nav aids, ETA, speed, altitude, missed approach, next, range, altitude select, that's good. I don't really care about the right side, but we're going to put that on left side in VNAV, even though this airplane doesn't have VNAV, but it'll give us our banana bar. MFD menu, perf, advisory VNAV is enabled, perf init. We're just going to go over there at 8,000, and we've got 4470 of fuel. Next page, whatever. Alright, that's fine. Legs, hooray, spa, GSP. Okay. That looks good. APU's off. I can't change the V speeds. I can change my speed bug, so I'm going to put that at 200. I already tried to change the V speeds, but it won't let you. Oh, too much. Doesn't really matter. Alright, and my altitude selector knob, I'm going to change to 8,000. And you guys are going to see the autopilot in this airplane is absolute junk. Doesn't work. It works a little bit, but not really. So my trim is set for 7.5. That seems about normal, so we're gonna roll with that. Alright, so I do not have a takeoff config, right? So let's change the flap settings to, we're gonna take off with flaps to 8. There they go, to 8. And everything else looks good. What are we gonna call ourselves today? We're gonna call ourselves I've got a GeForce RTX 2080, so I'm going to call myself RTX 5250 line up and wait. RTX 5250 line up and wait. So here we go. So this airplane's pretty long. It's not as long as the 900, but you still want to go a little bit past center line, and the turning is not as good. Still trying to figure out where the brakes are on the. There it is. There it is. Got the brakes. All right. RTX 5250, runway 18 center, runway heading clear for takeoff. Here we go. All right. What we're going to do, look down here a little bit. And set thrust. Thrust set. $80 knots. Checks. Let's say our VR speed should be around 150, 140, I don't know. V1, rotate. Oh, here we go. It doesn't want to take off. It's not a real rotation speed, but okay. Positive rate. All right, gear up. And speed mode. 400 feet. Heading mode. Let's see how the autopilot works. Autopilot. And we're VT plus 10, so flaps up. After takeoff checklist. The autopilot is engaged. Ah. Alright. That's off. Climb. Thrust is set. And thrust reversers are coming off. Alright, how's that autopilot holding up? Looks pretty good. Alright, RTX 5250 cleared to hooray. Climb and maintain 8,000. Alright, so I'm going to go down here. Let's put grab hooray, put it in L2, confirm, and execute. Let's go nav mode. And let's see. Bring that out a little bit. On the range. Other way. Alright, it seems like it's turning. 6,000, climbing 8,000. Let's see how it does. What happened to my speed mode? There's outs cap. Alright, we want to be going 250. $250. Outs cap. Bringing it out of climb detent. I'm gonna clean this up. Come on. Oh. I'm gonna help it out a little bit. I told you the autopilot's junk in this thing. Come on, come back down. Okay, not too bad. Still wanting to climb. Come on. You can see the trim kind of going everywhere right here. So, like I said, the autopilot in this thing is junk. So what did we learn from that? The VR V1 speeds are really not all that accurate. The rotation speed on this thing was way higher than what it should have been in the actual airplane. Let's see how this thing looks up here. Pretty steady. I'm speeding a little bit. Get back to 250. 9 minutes to Spa. Alright, so now we're in cruise, but this is a pretty short flight. So what I would be doing is I'd be getting ATIS for Greenville, South Carolina. So I'd tune that up and I'd listen, and what it would tell me is that we need to do the ILS. Well, it's going to be the visual to GSP ILS 22. We're going to back it up with that. Vectors is fine. I want to make sure I go to my legs page first. So there's SPA, GSP, vectors, discontinuity. That's great. To runway 22. So confirm and execute that. Go back to the legs page. And now probably contact company, contact the flight attendants, get my landing data, make sure that we can land on this runway, all those sorts of things. Put my V-speeds in, but like I said, I can't put the V-speeds in this simulator. It doesn't work. It all looks very, very realistic. Too bad I don't have VR. It'd be easier to look around. So let's check this thing out. Wow. Can't do that in real life. Can't jump out in a drone and fly around your aircraft, huh? Beautiful airplane. In real life, this thing flies like a gem. What a beautiful airplane. Beautiful airplane. Let's jump back in and see where we are. Oh shoot, I have been left high. Alright, so RTX 5250 descend and maintain 3000. Alright, so RTX 5250 descending 3000. Alright, so we're going to go up here to the altitude selector knob. We are going to put 3,000 in there. Come on. 3,000. 3,000 checks. Alright, vertical speed down. What? No, vertical speed down. Let's just go 1.8. That should be good. For idle, 250 down to 3,000. 1.8 seems to be the general number there, so let's see how that works out for us. And as you can see, my banana bar here, there's SPA. Let's get rid of that. So I'm going to say that ATC, they tell us to go direct to race. I'm going to put that in L2, confirm and execute. We're still in nav mode. And let's see. Alright, so you can see my banana bar. That doesn't really work on that vertical speed. Let's try 2.0. Maintain 250 knots. So we got a little bit, about 20 miles until we get to race, and race is 3,000. So we're looking pretty good. We're going to be at 3,000 at this banana bar right here. Put a little throttle into it. Outs cap, outs cap. There we go. 3,000. Let's see how well this thing captures that 3,000. Oh, looks pretty good. What's that trim? Trim is looking pretty good. Oh, come on, come on. I should have turned these lights off. I'm below 10, so all my lights are on. Basically, I don't need the logo light on anymore, except for my taxi lights. I'll turn those on when I'm cleared to land. Alright, so since this plane does not have a VNAV button, it won't auto-tune over and switch to green needles automatically. So I'm going to have to do that manually when I get closer to the final approach course. Looking outside. Eventually, there's the airport over there. They're going to ask me if I see the field. Do I have the field in sight? When I have the field in sight, I will be cleared for the visual to 2-2. My iPad doesn't work. Battery ran out. Crap. Chief pilot's gonna come after me. I forgot my battery box to charge it. How do they know? I didn't tell them. Why do I have a British flight attendant? Haha. Alright, RTX 5250, field is at your 11 o'clock, report the field in sight. Field's in sight! Tower, field is in sight. Alright, you're cleared for the visual, clear for the visual. Here we go. Bow, bow. Oh, 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 that won't go back on once you turn it off. Crap, alright. Oh, that's when I land. Okay, and then we've got to arm the thrust reversers. Here we go. I'm going to go heading mode. Heading. Frequency. Oh, it's already in there. And needles. Localizer. And I'm going to arm the approach. Localizer glide slope's armed. Let's see how well this thing does. Alright, I'll slow up a little bit. No sense in screaming in here at 250. Glide slope is alive. Localizer's captured. Alright, let's see how well it turns in. Come on. Oh. Oh. Alright, let's go flaps 8. Oh no, gotta help it out a little bit. Come on. Glide slope's coming in. Let's see if the glide slope will capture. And tower just cleared me to land, so I'm gonna come up here. Landing lights, taxi lights are on. That tells me I've been cleared to land. Let's go flaps 20. Right before I capture the glide slope, flaps 20 will do me good. Glide slope's captured. All right, how well will it come down? I gotta help it out. It's not doing a very good job. All right, come on. Speed flaps 20. Oh, I'll just leave it there. Come on, come on. Okay, let's go. Gear down. Flaps 30. Come on, come down for me. I'm having to help it. I just want to see how well this the autopilot works, and obviously it's not working very well. Alright, let's go flaps 45 before landing. Checklist. Thrust reverser is armed. Right there. Landing gear verified, down 3 green. Down 3 green. Flaps verified, 45 degrees indicating. 45 degrees indicating. Before landing checklist is complete. And we are clear to land on runway 22. Alright. 1,000 feet, stable, spoiler stowed, confirm missed approach altitude set. 3,000 set for the mist, we'll just say that's good. It's trying, the autopilot's trying. Don't let it get too slow. I don't know exactly what the ref is, but... Oh, okay, autopilot's coming off. Doesn't work, doesn't work. Let's see. We'll say that ref is... See, when this airplane gets slow in the sim, in this flight simulator, it's really hard to control. We'll just say ref is about 140. We'll try to maintain that. I know. 500 on the bug, sinking 7 stable. Haha. I'm gonna jump out. Let's see. Oh no! Oh, idle! Ooh! Oh! Oh, I hit a wingtip! Another wingtip! Oh, this thing's hard to land in the sim. Not realistic at all. $90 knots. Come on, where's my brakes? $60 knots. Flaps up. Alright, I forget what gate we're parking at, but we're just going to pick a gate and hopefully they come so these passengers can get off the plane. Alright, where's... the rampers? Rampers, where's the rampers? Oh no! I just hit that sprinter. I'm just gonna park without the rampers today. Oh, the airport! Oh, I thought the airport disappeared. There we go. Alright, we're gonna jump in. What? The gear should be down. Alright, park and brake is set. We gotta turn this APU on. My FO didn't turn on the APU. Before we can turn off the engines. So there you can see the doors open. EGT RPM's coming up. Once that gets above 99, the APU generator should kick on for me. There we go. So we're gonna check the electrics page. APU generator's on. Nice. Go back to the stat page. No. Shut off. Passenger signs off. Hydraulic pump. Oh, not that one. No. Come on. Not that one. Oh, once I do that, it won't let me go back. So 3 alpha off. And I should have turned the lights off already. But the beacon would come off. And nose wheel steering. Shutdown checklist. There we go. Full flight. Part 121. CRJ700. First impressions of this airplane is that it's a pretty airplane. It's a beautiful airplane for the simulator to have fun with, but to try and learn how to fly, maybe if you want to practice learning how to fly, it's crap, it's junk. The autopilot doesn't work, all the functionality not really there, so I would not suggest trying to learn how to fly 121 operations in Microsoft Flight Simulator with this CRJ700. I'm not sure about the other 121 aircraft, but this one I would just say fly it for fun, but don't use it as a training device in preparation, you know, for going to 121 world flying a CRJ. Beautiful airplane. Maybe I'll come back with some more tips and tricks on how to fly this thing in the simulator, in the Microsoft Flight Simulator. Until then, be sure and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I come out with some Microsoft Flight Simulator videos every now and again. Mostly it's all about paramotor and van, but I don't know, I saw this on Microsoft Flight Simulator and I wanted to download it and give it a shot. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, blue skies and peace.